Come on in, come on in. I'm finishing up this pumpkin. I wanted to make a pink pumpkin. I like pink one. So I'm finishing this up on today. If you're joining and watching the replay, I'm Deborah and I'm the hands behind Taylor's Yarn Creations. And so on tonight, I'm going to be doing just a little bit of pumpkin making. I have a couple keychains I need to make. I need to start working on making sure I have enough yarn tail to fix this pumpkin, finish it. And so once I finish that, I'm going to cut it and make it. And I'm not going to be on long. I will not be on long. I just want to try to be a little bit consistent. Even though it gets hard. It gets real hard. It gets real hard in these here streets. It gets hard. Sometimes I have so much to do during the day. I'm working. And when I get home, I'm tired. I just want to kick my feet up. But I keep pressing. And then with this event coming up, I don't have a lot of leadway now. I wish it was another couple weeks out, but that will make it November. And when November comes, that's my next event. It's in November. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do one in December yet. The way things are going in the earth. Oh my gosh. I tell you, it's been a lot going on. Lots going on. So today I was out. And as you guys may know, the National Guard and ICE and all these larger presence of police is out here. And first I didn't see too many. I guess maybe I wasn't driving certain areas. But today I saw my first official I guess they were getting ready to do some type of, I don't know what they were getting ready to do. I didn't stay to find out. But it was a lot of cops, and they were getting ready to get somebody. I don't know if they were ICE agents. I didn't stay to find out. I don't want to be in their way. That's one thing for sure. So now that I've sewn my tube together, I'm going to get the ends, and then this probably is not a big pumpkin, but it is super soft. Super soft. I wanted to make a pink pumpkin. And I've been seeing some pink pumpkins, but I wanted to make my own. I said, let me make this. I could make it bigger, but this is good. This size right here is good enough for me. And so I'm going to close off, cinch the top of it closed. And after I cinch it, I have this plastic needle. I'm hoping I don't break it. I think this needle is supposed to go to my Addy machine. You want to leave yourself plenty of tail so that you can create and cinch everything together. And I have my little fiber field right next to me. And I will be fixing this. I don't watch much of the news because the news can be depressing. I don't know. I haven't watched the news. Maybe I should watch the news so I can see if, what's going on and if everything. I've been hearing rumors about what's taking place. Maybe the news will tell me, because I tell you, one channel in particular, every time you turned around, they were like, breaking news. And you're like, what? And then like somebody got shot. And I'm like, that's not breaking news. That's breaking fear. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to fix this pumpkin. This will not be a long one. Once I finish this pumpkin, I don't know if how I'm going to do the top. I may do a little stem if I can find some. I may have some brown fluffy yarn because this is fluffy yarn I'm using to make this pumpkin. I'll cinch it around again, stuff it, cinch the top, try to make the little nodes. See how that works out. You know, I find that when I'm doing YouTube, I have to make time. Doing YouTube, whether it's a live or a tutorial, it takes time. You have to make time to do it. You have to make time. If you don't make time, it's not going to happen. It's not. So people sometimes see people on YouTube and think it's easy. This is not easy because people love information and they can probably never, ever, ever get tired of it. And if you, or I'm not saying I'm interesting, I could be, but if you somebody is interesting, they probably can watch it every day. But sometimes, you know, life doesn't always allow me to spend so much time on YouTube. But I do need to work on some more tutorials. I have everything set up here to do it, but my phone data is not enough, so I have to figure out ways to do the tutorial outside of my phone. And I have ways, but I just so I just sent you. It looks almost like a hat, like if you were to make a hat, but mine is a pumpkin. So I'm going to stuff it. Now, let's get to, and then I think once I get off of this, once I finish stuffing the pumpkin and finishing it up, I think may call it a night because I need to do some more market prep. I need to now work on labels, making sure I get my labels and everything. All my items are ready to go. Ready to go. Ready. I don't like being up late at night trying to figure out how to do things. Hey, Sammy, how are you? I'm working on a pink pumpkin. I was just saying I'm not going to be on very long tonight. I'm going to work on this pink pumpkin. I finish it up. And then I'm going to probably call it a night for up here. So I want to make sure I have enough stuffing inside of it. I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day today, Sammy. It was so beautiful. I know I'm not sure how long we're gonna get these kind of beautiful days. It was just simply gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. So I cannot complain about that. I cannot complain. I love when the sun is out. I don't like cloudy days. Nope. Cloudy days I have to cut on all the lights when it's cloudy outside. All the lights, because I like the light. I think creative people do. So I'm stuffing this pink. I've already cinched the bottom. I'm getting ready to make sure I have enough in here. Because if somebody wants to buy it, I want to make sure that they are happy with their item. Sometimes I don't know how to stuff the way I need to, but I just keep stuffing until it gets full enough. I'm going to cinch the top. after I finish stuffing it, my box of stuffing, I've had this stuffing for a long time. I probably got it before the tariffs, before everything started going up. So it's still pretty much a lot of it in there. I was going to make at the time crochet dowels and didn't. I use it for everything but that. Ooh, look at that pumpkin. It's cute. So now I'm going to cinch the top part closed. And what I do is I just kind of weave it in and out as close to the top as possible to close it off. And then I'll start forming some of the nodes. Thank you. It's so soft. It is so soft, Sammy. This is something, this is probably a pumpkin pillow. I was trying to see if I wanted to put a jack-o'-lantern face on it, but I may just leave it just a pumpkin. Because if I did that, I would have to kind of iron on the eyes and the nose, and I don't think I want to do that. Somebody may want it just as a, accessory. So I did this today in between my breaks. So worked up. It wasn't too hard to work up. Just kind of made it the length I wanted and just kept. Then I just started with the ends, made it the length I wanted. So you get to see me in work, cinching up the end. See, I'm just pulling it through and I weave it in and out at the top. Just kind of take the needle and weave it in and out. And then I pull the yarn through. And then you close it. And then I'm probably going to go one more time just to make sure it's closed tight. And then from there, I probably need to change out this needle. If I break this little needle, it's plastic. So when you go around the second time, it really closes it tight. I'm going to go ahead and test my faith with this needle because I don't want to sew on the yarn onto something else. If it breaks, you hear me scream. you know, the needle broke. So now the top is good and tight. This is just the one thing I'm going to be working on. So let's see, tomorrow I'm going to be working on the product labels. Once you have your products, you need to have the labels, and I'm be working on product labels and pricing for my market. There, see? Now I'm going to do the nodes, the little nodes on this. It's a little bumps. And to do that, I'm going to kind of go in between each one of the little lines, and it'll create something really cute. And it blends in, and then I'll bring the needle back down the bottom and up through the top. I hope I can reach it. I may have to, let's see. I'm going to give me another needle. That one was interesting. And then when you tighten it, it starts forming those nodes. And you just do as many as you want. You don't have to do a whole lot. It's as many as you desire. Since it's your pumpkin, or it'll be somebody else's pumpkin if they buy it. Whoever wants to buy a pink pumpkin. I like to do things that are a little bit different. Sometimes when I go to these events, because sometimes everybody has chickens, but maybe people don't have a purple chicken. do, you know, when you go to these events, I try to do something just a little bit different. Kind of like an attention getter. And I'm sure nobody's going to have a pink pumpkin unless they're watching and they're attending the same event that I'm going to. And then I have to make my lady. I have a lady, she likes to buy my pumpkins, smaller pumpkins. Every year she comes to my table since I've been going to the event. So I'm going to make her something a little bit different than everyone else's. And I'll just make sure that no one else has the same kind of pumpkin that I give for her. She's a sweetheart. She buys it every year. So I have to give her something different. Yet last year I gave her a black and white one. I didn't make it a whole lot. I just made it specially for her. Okay. And as you tighten it, it creates more and more and more. You just go around and you kind of eyeball it, see where you want the next one to be. And then I'm going to do a stem, a cute little stem. I could do a dark pink stem. Let's see if I have some dark pink yarn. And so it's starting to form. Make a little pumpkin. Hey, hey. Charlie Brown. Then we'll be going Charlie Brown Christmas. I wanted to make a green one, a green pumpkin. But I'm not going to have a lot of time. I shall not be defeated. I will not be defeated. Sammy knows I will not be defeated. Pink pumpkin. She is right on time. Sammy is one of my first wonderful followers, subscribers. I'm not saying that she's an actual first, but she's the first live one that comes on live with me. Sammy is like my buddy. Trying to see where to put another note. And you can do as many. I probably would do several. And as I do it, it flattens the pumpkin, to be truthful. It's coming along nicely. I'm squishing it. Let's see. It is getting this pumpkin. I'm going to have to be careful because my yarn, I'm sure you can do something if the yarn runs out, but I don't want to. So I want to make sure I have enough yarn to finish my nodes. Get this thing done. Okay. I may do one like right here. I'm going to do it over here. So what happens if you run out of yarn? What I do is I just attach another thing of yarn in it. That's what I might have to do. I may have to add some more yarn because there's a couple more nodes I need. And I don't think this is giving me enough. So I didn't make the tail long enough. So what I'm going to do with in this case is I'm going to kind of tie a knot in this one. At the top. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Get this knot going. Or you can hide it. Hide it underneath the stem. So I'm tying this knot. Then I'm going to bring anything extra down into the pumpkin itself and trim it. Where no one will see. Come on out. And trim it. So I want, in this particular case, and I'm going to hide this yarn. So I kind of want another node right here and over here, but I ran out of yarn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some yarn, a long tail, going to thread it onto this needle. I'm going to make sure I got enough. There should be plenty because I don't have that much there. I'm going to cut. So I've already got, I don't have a tail down there, but I'm going to bring this back up through the pumpkin top. All the way through. I should have plenty to finish this. And I might leave just a little bit of a tail, just in case I want to sew anything. Then I will continue the process of creating notes. Pumpkin butts. Bumps. Bumps and butt. A pumpkin butt bump. You know what I mean. And so I did that one. It's looking good. Going to the other side. Bring it up through the top. Come on. Come out, wherever you are. Bring it up. Tighten it. Eyeball it, see if there's any other place I need to make one. Looking good. I'll make one right about here. And then when I come back up through the top, I'm going to basically tie a knot, aim out. Pumpkin. And then I'll bring it back down to where the exact spot there I left that one little tail. And I will tie a knot and I will hide the tails together. And it should not come apart or anything. Should be no problem. So I'm going to go to the top, just tie a little knot. what I do is I just find a little spot inside the pumpkin, and I bring the needle back through this loop, and it ties a little knot. Perfectly. And then I will see where this tail is. I will bring this needle exactly where this one is. Exact spot. And then I will trim it and tie the two together and weave it in. I'm tying my knot. You can't see, but I'm tying a knot. I am really tying a knot. I'm tying a pink knot. Then I'm going to take my little, I'm going to trim the two tails a little bit closer, and then I'm going to weave it in. Kind of get it off there. I'm going to trim the tails a little bit closer. Bam! Like that. And I'm going to push these tails in. Go away. Go hide. Hide. Don't tell anyone you're in there. And the tails will also kind of add in, make it in like a little stuffing. Now, I'm going to have to add the pumpkin stem probably on tomorrow. I need to look and find some pink yarn, some dark pink. I think I'm going to make a dark pink. Be so cute. Yes. The pumpkin is finished. And that's it. And so until next time, I will probably, if I take any pictures, I'll take a picture of it and put it on Instagram where you will see the finished product, because I still need to do the little stem. And I may tie a little, who knows if I can find it myself. May tie a little cute little bow on it. So until next time, happy pumpkin, keep crocheting. Bye. Wait a minute. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.